Let me ask you something. What does it say when a team with 4 championship banners in a decade, led by one of the greatest point guards in NBA history, becomes the only franchise in the league with 0 free agent signings? Something's clearly broken. And in the case of the Golden State Warriors, all signs point to one man at the center of the storm, Jonathan Kuminga. In today's video, we're diving deep into the heart of the Warriors' offseason drama, the contract offer that Kuminga reportedly rejected, the trades being considered behind closed doors, and what it all means for a dynasty on the brink of a new era. Is Kuminga truly worth more than $20 million per year? Could he be the key to a last-minute blockbuster that saves the Warriors from mediocrity? Or has Golden State waited too long, risking everything? If you're passionate about the Dubs, or just love the chess match behind NBA trades, you're going to want to stay locked in. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and hit the bell so you never miss a Warriors update. Let's break it down. It's been eerily quiet in the Bay. While other teams have been announcing signings, building depth, and reshaping rosters, the Warriors have been frozen in place, not because they don't want to move, but because they can't. And the reason? A 21-year-old forward with freakish athleticism, undeniable upside, and now, a contract standoff that's paralyzing the franchise. According to insider Mark Stein, Golden State recently offered Jonathan Kuminga a 2-year, $40 million extension, $20 million per season. A solid offer, considering Kuminga's relatively short resume. But the forward rejected it, sparking immediate speculation. Is this about money, respect, or leverage? On paper, Kuminga's numbers this past season were respectable: 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists per game. But the story doesn't end there. He missed over 30 games due to an ankle injury in the winter stretch, and the Warriors, in his absence, looked disjointed and undersized. Still, the question remains, has he done enough to deserve $20 million per year? To answer that, we have to put things in perspective. Players in the NBA currently earning around that amount include Jared Allen, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Alex Caruso, Dillon Brooks, Aaron Gordon, Kyle Kuzma, DeAndre Hunter, and Mikal Bridges. Each of those names carries its own baggage. Some are overpaid, others underrated, and a few just right. But where does Kuminga land in that spectrum? Let's start with Lonzo Ball. Pre-injury, Lonzo was a more well-rounded player than Kuminga, better passer, stronger rebounder, and a more natural floor general. But multiple injuries have derailed his trajectory, and now his $20 million per year contract feels like a cautionary tale. Josh Hart, on the other hand, didn't score much early in his career but carved out his value with rebounding and hustle. His steady climb toward a reliable contract might actually justify Kuminga demanding more now, given the scoring jump he's already shown. Alex Caruso offers another case study. Elite defense, low scoring, but leadership that can't be measured on a stat sheet. He earned less early on but saw his value rise sharply after building a defensive identity. Kuminga? He's got the raw production, but hasn't yet developed that elite trait or identity. That could be his weakness, or his greatest potential. Now, take Kyle Kuzma. He started strong, stumbled a bit in LA, but reinvented himself in Washington and now earns $25 million annually. Kuminga could follow that exact arc: early flashes, growing pains, then a breakout. The difference is Kuzma had more opportunities, more usage, and fewer legends ahead of him in the rotation. Kuminga, playing behind Curry, Clay, Wiggins, and Draymond, has never had full control of his narrative. Then there's Jared Allen. A true center who anchored Cleveland's defense, he earned his $20 million deal by year 5. He was a cornerstone, something Kuminga, through no fault of his own, hasn't been allowed to become in Golden State. The Warriors are Steph's team. Draymond runs the defense. Clay and Wiggins stretch the floor. Kuminga? He's had to fit in around the edges, flashing brilliance in short bursts, then disappearing just as quickly. That's the heart of this debate: is Kuminga's value real, or hypothetical? If we only look at the stats, 12.5 points, 4 rebounds, 22 minutes per game over 4 years, shooting 55% from the field and 33% from deep, we're looking at a role player with high efficiency but low usage. But if we project forward, if we give him the ball, give him space, and let him grow, he could easily evolve into a $25 million per year forward in today's inflated cap environment. And that's exactly why trade rumors have started swirling. The Warriors are now exploring sign-and-trade scenarios, particularly with teams like the Sacramento Kings and Phoenix Suns. The Kings are reportedly open to negotiating, though key pieces like Keegan Murray and Malik Monk are off the table. Names like Davion Mitchell and future picks are in play, a clear sign that Sacramento sees Kuminga as both a short-term asset and long-term investment. The Suns, on the other hand, present a tougher situation. With no first-round picks to offer and a bloated payroll, Phoenix would have to get creative, maybe involving multiple teams or flipping role players in return. Either way, it's clear that teams want Kuminga. They see the potential. But the question is, do the Warriors? Because this isn't just about salary numbers or trade value. This is about direction. Golden State is stuck between eras, trying to extend the twilight of a dynasty while slowly planting the seeds for the future. They don't have time to waste. And every day that passes without a decision on Kuminga is another day the Warriors lose ground in the ultra-competitive West. Look around, the Lakers, Timberwolves, Nuggets, and even OKC are reloading. The margin for error is razor-thin. Golden State can't afford to misread Kuminga's value or stall their offseason into irrelevance. And maybe that's the harshest truth in all of this. The Warriors can't make any other moves, they can't pursue free agents, they can't add depth, and they can't stabilize their bench, until this Kuminga situation is resolved. One contract has brought everything to a halt. It's a game of chess, but the clock is ticking. Here's where we land. Jonathan Kuminga might not be worth $20 million per year today, not based on consistency, not based on health, not based on role. But in the grand scheme of the NBA's evolving market, and when compared to players like Caruso, Hart, or even Allen and Kuzma, he's close. And more importantly, he's still growing. The Warriors would be smart to recognize that upside, or risk watching him blossom elsewhere. That's the tension. Golden State must decide, invest in the future, or let go of a rising star to preserve the present. There's no perfect answer. But one thing's for sure, if they stand still any longer, they won't just lose Kuminga. They'll lose momentum, opportunity, and possibly, the last window of the Curry era. So what do you think? Should the Warriors pay Kuminga what he's asking? Or is it time to pull the trigger on a trade and move on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, let's get the debate going. And if you're still watching, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell, because the Warriors' next move might be the biggest one yet. And here's the key takeaway from the channel: delve into financial education to enhance your quality of life. Within the financial market, explore bonds and shares, particularly focusing on real estate investment trusts, which offer the potential for passive income. Engage with this responsibly and consider reputable investment brokerages worldwide.